Are you successful? Okay, so did you go? Okay, so Parm is going to scan his barcode.
Yes.
And that's his personal scan code that no one has access to except for Parm and his family. And Parm is now going to upload his friendly letter writing. Today's Earth Day, clean up at our school, so we're all wearing green, and they wrote a letter to the Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to try to capture a really crisp picture, and they know how to autofocus. So that little red box comes in the middle, and he's going to get a really good picture, and he's going to upload his writing into his digital portfolio, and I'll show you how it gets transferred, how it syncs with the website, and instantaneously. It's amazing.
The red box not coming.
Oh, that's okay. It's clear enough. Let's retake that because we're missing your PS. Okay? Keep it right, just like that. Go for it. Very good. Use photo. Okay. And select a group. The group is Earth Day Letter at the top. Use the green one. Yeah? No, that's 100 Day. Go back to... Let's go back to... Okay, take another snapshot of that.
Is that yours? Is not working?
There you go. Use photo. Yeah, there was wireless connection issue.
Okay.
Go for it. Okay, go to select group and click on one of the Earth Day letters. That's it. And save. Okay, so now if we look at his portfolio on the tablet, it's all of his activities that he's recently done. Okay, and it's all there at a glance for parents, and there's a description that matches every single task that involves Parm. Okay, the more recent one that we did was students had to bring a plush toy to school. They had to take a picture of the plush toy. Okay, then they had to use words in writing that best describe the plush toy. Okay, then they had to write a letter using our success criteria that we created, this one right here, of an effective letter with an opening salutation. But the task was to identify 3 reasons why their plush toy was special to them. Okay, so they wrote the letter and they had to upload their picture. And then, using an app called Word Cloud, they had to put in adjectives that best describe their plush toy, and we created this. So now what we're in the process of doing is printing everything off, hopefully in color, and we're going to create a class book. So every child will have a book to go home with. So they'll have a picture of their plush toy, a picture of their word cloud, and their writing. We have all girls grade 8 class. The girls came in here last week, 2 days, and they helped type up their text. So it's nicely written, large 28 font, comic, so it's very stylish for the kids. And now we're in the process of binding it. So hopefully by May 27 we'll be all done. Yeah.
May 27. It's due in my office May 15.
May 15.
Yeah.
May 15. Okay. So yesterday, on Monday, we made those grass heads. So we launched our unit on how writing to instruct, how to make some procedural writing. So he did his grass head.
So that's his next project, which I saw on the other table there, is writing to instruct. So that's the purpose, I guess, for this term?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they had to take a picture of their writing. So they had to do, what is your aim or goal? How to make a grass head? What are the steps involved? What is the method? What are the materials you use? And what is your evaluation? So everything gets uploaded by the children into a digital portfolio. Upload everything. So it's very...
And then did you talk about how the parents are
Yes.
in the loop?
Okay, so Parm right now, if I go back here, only Parm is in this particular timeline because he scanned his code. But I have all my parents' email addresses, and I can forward. I just click the button and it literally just opens up their portfolio, and it updates parents that you have a new update in your child's portfolio. Yeah.
Yeah, That's pretty cool.
It's very good. So now next year, this is my pilot year. In September, I want to do I sent home 4 projects at home this year. They had to work with their family as a community project. And then I assessed them on oral presentation. I wanted to hear tone of voice, expressive talk, eye contact with your audience. Now, I missed out on what happened at home. So with their scan codes now, I want them to capture what's happening at home so that we can bring that piece in, upload it onto the Promethean board, then make that experience real to the rest of the class.
Focus on the process instead of just the final product that comes in.
So we'll build on what we're establishing now, and then make it bigger and better for next year. Yeah.
He was able to get in as a.
Okay, good. So he uploaded his. So now if we go onto the internet, we can see. Here is our home. Okay, and all of my students are here in my student list. Okay, and this process literally takes 5 minutes. You get the iPad, you take a picture of every child, and you've created your class list, and you only ever do it once. It automatically syncs it into whatever discipline you're working on. Instantly. Yes, you may. So these are all of my tasks that I've been working on. So we have data management, we have language, we have math, story problems, we have measurement, time, number sense, and they're all full of activities. So if we go to like letter writing, for example, and I go to assessments, these are all the different tasks that the children have been working on, and it gives you a visual clue as to where they are in their process of writing. Okay, so if I click on writing a letter, a friendly letter to a buddy, for example, it's got the Ontario curriculum expectations already plugged in, and super easy, click of a button. I can click on report, and it tells me overall when I go to do my report cards in a few weeks. Here's Nazir. Nazir completed task number 1, which was write a friendly letter to a buddy. So number 1 is, does the child have the date?
Does the success criteria.
Yeah. Does a child have an opening salutation? Does a child have reason number 1 for writing, reason number 2, reason number 3? Are there personal feelings in your letter? Is there an extension of ideas? Is there a closing? Is there a signature? And a PS. So that matches what the children have on their pink paper and what we have as our anchor. So they all have their own writing. So there's instruction on the Promethean board, application at their desk. There's co-created success criteria. We have the digital portfolio with the iPads. We have the syncing of here on the internet, all interconnected. And we have the hard copy for children to go home with and to share their writing. So it's all there, and they use the success criteria, and I conference with every single child on every single task. And I mean, it's an informative piece. It is, yeah. Absolutely.
And further to the success criteria then is the descriptive feedback, when the teacher is able to give them specific next steps, so that as their writing continues, their progress or their performance increases. Yep. And there's also peer and self-evaluation, right? Yes, so that the child's able to self-evaluate, and because that's the main goal of education, right, is to be able to teach the student how to self-assess and take ownership of his or her own learning, and also for peers to offer
and
feedback.
An example of that would be right here in data management. I taught the kids to use happy faces or sad faces. So they have to, before they self-check their own work, they have to find a friend, and the friend understands the criteria of the activity, and then they circle whether they think they've met the criteria, and then they go back and they check, and they self-check their own, and then I conference with them. So it's very clear expectation to the parents. Success criteria, what are the curriculum expectations, level 1, 2, 3, 4, self-assessment, friend assessment, and descriptive feedback. It's all there. And then here too, parents see this, B+, continue to extend your detailed examples, extend your thoughts and ideas with more examples, practice extending your thoughts and ideas further, and the mark is there. So I print it off, I have one sheet of paper, no more. I don't bring all this stuff home. It's all done at school, and that's why we have school time. And see, this is a concept that a lot of people struggle with, is how do you manage your time? People say, are you here hours after school? No, I'm not here hours after school because my next job starts when I go home.
Tool, is that only for you, or do you share it with the parents as well? Sesame?
Yeah, absolutely. Parents have connection.
Yeah, connection to can see.